Hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making a cedar planter box with the intention of selling it. I was actually inspired by a video by Salty Woodworking where he talks about how he builds and sells cedar planter boxes and makes a decent profit. So I'll link that video down below in the comments. You should definitely check it out. So the first thing I wanted to do was actually use my brand new DeWalt planer and clean up one side of these boards so they look real pretty on the outside once this thing is all assembled. Gives it a really nice look. Now there's only a few different sizes of boards that we have to cut here, so it was easier if I just set up a stop block on my miter saw to cut these out. Now, the way I've got this set up is a little janky, and one day I do plan on building a stand that has support arms for my miter saw, but for right now, this is how I do it. Something I think I kind of did wrong was I waited too long to assemble this after I bought the wood. The wood ended up drying out and warping and cupping pretty badly, so the whole thing took me a lot longer to build than it should have. So here I'm just trimming up the edges of the boards to get ready to cut out what will be the legs. Now it's here during the assembly where the cupping of the boards really affected putting this together. Because the boards wouldn't lay flat on the legs, I had to clamp them flat and had to wait for that to dry before I could unclamp them. So overall, this just took me a lot longer than I expected. If I were to do this again, I think I would just assemble as soon as I've got the boards ready to go. I wouldn't wait and give them time to dry out. Well, we've hit that part in the video where I've got to ask you a question. If you've enjoyed anything you've seen or are at all curious about what I'm going to do next, would you please just hit that subscribe button? That helps me a lot to keep going, keep learning, and to keep putting new videos out. So if you don't mind doing it, I would greatly appreciate it. At this point, you might be curious if I've made any money selling these or if I've sold any at all. And the honest truth is, I have not sold a single one. Now, I'm not entirely sure why that is, but I have a couple of guesses. The main one is, on all the platforms that I've listed this for sale, there are dozens of other listings. And I kind of feel like I might have gotten into this late in the game. And so if other people have established businesses selling planter boxes, they might be getting all the business. I don't think I priced mine terribly high, but I also might have priced them a little bit too high. But for me, the time it takes to put this together, it really wasn't worth lowering the price significantly. But here's my encouragement to you. If this is interesting at all to you to try to build these boxes and sell them, I think you might as well try. And especially if you do a little market research. I didn't look ahead of time, but if you look at whatever platform you would sell this on, whether it be Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, OfferUp, whatever, see if there are any listings around you. And if there aren't, or if there are only a few, give this a shot. It cost me $11 to build this thing. So totally worth it. And ultimately, if you don't sell it, it makes a great gift for the wife, the mother, whoever in your life would like one of these. So I would encourage you to give it a shot. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope that you'll tune into my future videos. But until then, I appreciate it.